Alright guys, this is the last update of Bowl Mania of 2022. Just to show you all the games that I got correct and incorrect. So let me show you. Here's my win-loss record. I'm 21-21. Yes. Dead even. I'm ranked over 102,000 and a total of 473 points. So here we go. My least confidence. UTSA versus Troy. I picked UTSA to win and I got it wrong. I knew it would be a close game. I picked Cincinnati to win against Louisville. Got that one wrong as well. Here's some that I got correct. Fresno State defeated Washington State. BYU defeated SMU by 1 point. And yes, this one, I picked Purdue to upset LSU. And I got it wrong, but I'm glad I put this at my one of my least confidence. I'm surprised that LSU crushed Purdue. I thought it would be a close game. You know, the same LSU team that lost to a terrible Texas A&M team. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. And I wanted Purdue to win because Drew Brees was one of the coaches there. This one is the Arizona Barstool Sports Bowl. It was on their own broadcast, and it was actually a pretty funny broadcast. I do like the commentators there. And if you watch that Arizona Bowl game, they have a giant ass logo on the 50-yard line. Like, it's humongous. It's unbelievable. Pick Wyoming to win, but they lost. This game was in overtime. The Idaho Potato Bowl. Yeah, I picked San Jose State to win. I got that one incorrect as well. Eastern Michigan. They are a great team. Toledo. Picked them to win. They beat Baylor by 2 points. The New Orleans Bowl. I did pick Western Kentucky as a upset to beat South Alabama. Got that one right. Now here's one that I got incorrect in the which one is this? I forgot, but this is a game in Texas where TCU plays, and it was freezing cold there. I almost picked Air Force to win, but I stuck with Baylor, and I got that one incorrect. Now look at this one. 96% picked Boise State, and only 4% picked North Texas, and this was a close game. I picked Boise State to win, 35-32. Now here's one that I'm surprised as well. Only 7% picked Louisiana Lafayette to win. 93% picked Houston to win. And this was the Independence Bowl in Shreveport. I really wish Lafayette won because they were winning most of the game. It was a very close game, but then Houston pulled it off at the end. I picked Wake Forest to beat Missouri. I got that one right. Same with Middle Tennessee against San Diego State in the Hawaii Bowl. They won by 2 points. And how about New Mexico State? New Mexico State finally in a bowl game. Yes, they were in 2017. They won in 2017, and they're finally back again, and they won again. How about that? How about those Aggies? Buffalo barely beat Georgia Southern. Got that one right. And here's one I got incorrect. Utah State lost to Memphis. So yeah, we're now getting to my middle confidence. I got a lot of them right, but I did get some of them wrong. So, alright. The Battle of the Carolinas. Coastal Carolina versus East Carolina. Got this one incorrect. East Carolina put 53 points on the board. That's crazy. This game between Wisconsin and Oklahoma State was in Chase Field, Arizona. I'm actually really surprised that Wisconsin pulled the upset. To me, it was an upset because Wisconsin had a pretty bad year. And they won. Now this one, the highest scoring bowl game I've ever seen, I think. The Liberty Bowl between Kansas versus Arkansas. Now I want to show you the score, the box score. This game ended in triple overtime, 53 to 55. Now look at this. You can look at the scoring summary to see what happened. So at the end of the first quarter, Arkansas was leading 24 to 7. At halftime, they were winning 31 to 13. At the end of the third quarter, 38 to 20. And then in the fourth quarter, Kansas tied the game. They scored 30 points with a minute left, and they got the onside kicked, and they recovered it, and they scored again to tie it up with the 2-point conversion. And then Kansas took the lead in overtime. Wow. Kansas, they haven't been in a bowl game since 2008. And look at that. You can look at the win probability. Look at that. Arkansas had a 99% chance of winning when it's near the end of the third quarter. I mean, look at that. 99.9%, 38 to 23 with 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. That was a huge comeback. Yeah. This one was the Military Bowl. I could not believe Duke won by 17 points over UCF. Got that one wrong. Oregon barely beat North Carolina. Got that one right. The Texas Bowl, I got this one wrong. Picked Ole Miss to win. And this one, how about this? Pittsburgh, only 8% picked them to win. And they won. And this was also a comeback, I think. Let's look. Let's see here. It's not like the Liberty Bowl, but UCLA was winning majority of the game. And look at that fourth quarter. Wow. So UCLA, they got a touchdown with 34 seconds left, and Pittsburgh kicked the game-winning field goal. That's impressive. All-State Sugar Bowl. I thought I picked Alabama, but for some reason I didn't. I guess I forgot to change it, but got this one wrong. Got this one right. This was in Yankee Stadium, Minnesota, against Syracuse. This one, I got this one right, but I'm surprised Kentucky didn't get anything. This was the only shutout in this bowl game. And how about the Tulane Green Wave? Wait, are they the Green Wave? Let me look. Yes, they are. USC was winning most of the game in the Cotton Bowl. Look at that. They were winning 28 to 14 at halftime. Yeah. And then third quarter got close, 35 to 30. Then it was 45 to 30 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Then it was 45 to 37 with 4:07 left, and then they got a safety. That safety changed the game. And that's how they won the game. They got the game-winning touchdown. They kicked the extra point, and that's how they won by 1 point. Yeah, I'm glad Tulane won. Tulane is a great team. They only won 2 games last year. And now they're like, that's amazing. You went from a horrible year to the best year ever for Tulane. Bravo. I had to pick Mississippi State to win for Coach Mike Leach. And I'm glad they did it. They did it for Coach Leach. And now we're getting to my high confidence, the 30s. I could not believe Maryland defeated NC State. I thought for sure NC State was going to win this easily. Got this one wrong. And I thought South Carolina would win this for sure because South Carolina, they crushed Tennessee. They beat Clemson. You know, they're like, wow, they're a really good team. And they lost to Notre Dame, unfortunately. Texas Bowl, or no, this is the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. I thought Texas would win. I thought they were a great team. A lot of times when I pick Texas to win, they lose. And they let me down again. Got this one wrong. Another game I got wrong, the Orange Bowl. I thought Clemson was the better team after they crushed North Carolina in the ACC championship game. But yeah, this was the perfect Orange Bowl matchup, right? You got an orange team versus an orange team. And now, the CFP semifinals. I picked Michigan to win. I thought they would win. They gave up 51 points. You scored 45 points and you lose the game. You know, Michigan, they did beat themselves. Michigan could have won the game if they didn't make all those mistakes. I was watching Johnny Talk Sports' video. If you're watching this, Johnny, I think you said that they could have gotten 17 points, I think. Or 10 or something. Yeah, they would have won the game if they got those 2 touchdowns. But this is why you can't make those mistakes in games like this, you know. But how about TCU pulling it off again? I'm surprised this game was close. Ohio State versus Georgia. Georgia won by 1 point, but Ohio State was winning most of the game. And I'll show you right here. See, look, they were winning 28-24 at halftime. They scored a lot of touchdowns in the second quarter. Third quarter, Georgia didn't score anything. 38-24. And then the comeback happened. 38-35 with 8:41 left. 41-35 with 2:43 left. And they got the game-winning touchdown, pretty much. Yeah. And I think, didn't the game ended right at midnight Eastern? Because the game was in Atlanta, and they were in Eastern time. Like, that's crazy. It's like, Happy New Year, Georgia fans. You're back in the championship game. Alright. Florida State defeated Oklahoma. I'm surprised this game was close in the Cheez-It Bowl. I thought this would be a blowout. I'm surprised Rice was even in this bowl game because they had 7 losses before they lost their 8th one to Southern Miss. Got that one right. And how about this one? This one fooled a lot of people, including me. Jackson State finally lost a game against North Carolina Central. So yeah, now these are my very, very high confidence. Oregon State crushed Florida in the Las Vegas Bowl. UAB crushed, or no, it wasn't, they didn't crush. They were a heavy favorite though, but they could have lost. They won. This was the first game, I think. Yeah, it was. 24-20. Alright. Marshall, they were a heavy favorite against UConn. I got this one right. And this one, I got this one wrong. I thought for sure Utah would win this game pretty easily. They beat USC pretty easily in the Pac-12 championship game. And, you know, the Rose Bowl. They didn't win it last year, and they lost the Rose Bowl again. It's like, come on. Yeah, so you see how many games that I got wrong that fooled me. You know, you never know in Bowl Mania. You know, you just never know. Sorry that I'm kind of going through this fast, but this video is already 14 minutes long. So yeah, and this is the only update video I've done this year. Alright guys, are you ready for my championship pick? I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to do is I'm going to show you right now. Will it be TCU or Georgia? Which one did I pick? You ready? Yes, that's right. I picked TCU. Mainly because I need the points. I need the points. Yep, I saved this for my highest confidence. I usually do that every year. I saved it for my highest confidence. I picked TCU to pull off the upset. 20% pick them. 80% pick Georgia. Let's look at the preview. Look at that. 72, nearly 73% Georgia's going to win, and they're a 13.5 point favorite? In my opinion, that is not right. I don't think so. I don't think Georgia's going to win this by a lot. I think it'll be a close game. I hope it is. Let's hope it is. But yeah, I want TCU to win. It would be awesome if TCU can pull this off. TCU got my respect now after they beat Michigan, even though Michigan did beat themselves, but TCU is a great team. And TCU, they weren't even ranked before the season started. I wonder, when's the last time that happened, where an unranked team, and before the season started, win the championship? I think it's been a long time. That's crazy. So yeah, it's official. I picked TCU to win, mainly because I need the points. So I'll show you my group. I think I'll predict the score. I'll say TCU will win by I think they'll win by 4 points. Maybe 28-24. I don't think it'll be crazy high scoring. I think the defense will finally step up. Okay, so here are the two groups that I'm in. Here's my group. Yeah, I'm way down here at number 10. So it tells you, if you get the championship game correct, you will get the number of maximum points. So I'm at 473, and if I get the championship game correct, I will be at 516. And I can be in 4th place. That's if everyone else gets it wrong. Because if they get it right too, like let's say we all pick TCU. If we all pick the same team to win, and if we all get it right, I'll still be in 10th place. That's why I picked TCU to win, because I need the points. Because I think most of my people in this group are going to pick Georgia. Now the other group that I'm in is in Johnny Talk Sports' Mania Bash. I was in 1st place most of the time until the big games. I want to say until December 28th or 29th. I started to go down because I got a lot of those high confidence incorrect, the ones that you just saw. So if I get this one correct, I'll be in 3rd place. That's if these other people get it incorrect. Alright, the last thing I want to show you is the leaderboard. These are all the people that participated in the Bowl Mania, the confidence. So who is the best player in Bowl Mania for confidence? And that person is Spoony Love, or Louv. This person's ranked number 1. This person is 37-5 with a total of 823 points. Wow. I mean, that's impressive. Let's take a look at this person's picks. Okay, so this person's least confidence is number 1. He or she. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but I think it's a he, because I think most people in this game are males. So I'm going to say he. He picked the Jackson State game as his least confidence. Got that one incorrect. I'm just going to scroll down. I'm not going to talk about every game. Hey, he picked Tulane to win. That's great. Has his 2nd least confidence. Okay, he picked Georgia to win in his 10th confidence. Look at all these games that he got correct. I'm surprised he picked Illinois in this one. So yeah, this is cool. You get to see who the #1 player is in the world. Okay, South Alabama, I can see that. I can see that. Cincinnati at number 28? I don't know about that. Number 31. He did pick Michigan. But he did get all of his high confidence correct. His very high confidence. Oh, this was his high confidence? Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. So yeah, I will watch the game. And I like the game is on a bunch of channels, a bunch of those ESPN channels. I like watching it on the Skycam, which is on ESPN News, and basically there's no announcers. It's the sounds of the game. It sounds like you're at the game, which is cool. That's my favorite. I do like the traditional broadcast. I do like the announcers, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit. And Chris Fowler, he's going to be going to the Australian Open, which starts this Sunday, and I assume that they're going to have a Australian Open 2023 challenge game in a few days. So I might do that again this year. Until then, guys, thank you for watching. And it was a great season. I'll talk to you guys next time.